Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be swapping out these old faded F150 mirrors with these tow mirrors from our friends over at YitaMotor. Alrighty, guys, so FedEx actually just ran and dropped off our new mirrors from our friends over at YitaMotor. So y'all know we've done stuff with YitaMotor before, and I've always been very happy with their stuff. They sent me a set of mirrors for the 6.0. The only reason I swapped those out back to the ones I had is because I wanted switchbacks. The switchbacks didn't fit in those mirrors, so that was a thing. But anyway, I got YitaMotor headlights. They sent me some pods for the white truck at one point in time. They sent me the headlights that's in the blue truck currently. Absolutely love those things. But today we have a set of tow mirrors. I wasn't real sure about tow mirrors on that truck, you know, since it's just a half-ton truck. But I figured, you know, we'd give them a shot and see what they'd be looking like. And another thing, the mirrors, I've already opened this, by the way. That way y'all didn't have to see me mess with the little styrofoam stuff that's over there. But the mirrors on that truck, for some reason, are very loose. They move around a lot on the road, and not the greatest. They are, I think, lariat mirrors. So I bought those after the fact, because they had signals in them, they had puddle lights in them, and you know, everything else. But here are the new mirrors. So as you can see, these do have puddle lights. They do have a signal right here. They are heated, which is very nice. I'm not 100% sure if the heat function is going to work on these because the blue truck didn't come factory equipped, but we will see. But I'm going to go ahead get one of these out, or both of them, set them out on the table here, and we're going to take a look at these new mirrors for the blue truck. Alright, so here's one of our mirrors. I'm actually about to go grab the blue truck, pull it down here, and we're going to start installing these, well, like right now. But these things are beefy, I will say. So I would imagine these are going to be much sturdier than the mirrors that are on the truck now, and I myself am super excited for that. And also another thing, y'all know the blue truck is my grandpa's truck. It's his, I guess, daily driver, if you say that. The only one of his vehicles that runs. He has a Mustang. He has the old square body down there and whatnot. But I told him, you know, we need to do some stuff to the blue truck because I want to make it nice and, you know, let him have or give him a super nice vehicle that he can be super proud of. But one thing I'm gonna talk to him about is we might paint match these upper caps. So we'll see what he feels about that. But again, these are heated. You can see there. They do have signals, and they do have puddle lights down here in the bottom. So should be real nice. But I want to go grab the truck, and we're gonna get started throwing these things on here. Alright, guys, so brought the truck in here. I did this to kind of block some of the light, so hopefully lighting's a little bit better. I've been trying to work on that, but anyway, we're gonna get started here. So in this truck, pulling the panel off is relatively easy. Down in here, you have a little access panel there. You have this little panel here. These come off, and I believe, if I remember correctly, that's about it. But I'm gonna look back, double check that we don't break nothing, and we're gonna go from there. But these panels are relatively easy to take off. So for this, you're going to need either a pick, a screwdriver. You know, you could probably use your key if you wanted to, but just be careful not to damage anything. In here, I found that these are best to take a right angle pick, get up in here and pull forward, pop that off. So let's go ahead and get started pulling these panels off. Alright, so you take your pick set, doesn't have to be a snap-on obviously, but for this piece that goes behind the door handle, I use the right angle pick, and then for this little piece here that is down in the door pull, I used this kind of 45 pick to get those out. So that shows you got a bolt here, got a bolt down there, and then at the bottom of the panel you have a bolt there and a bolt up there. So I believe these are 8s. Let me double check on that, but I believe these are 8s. So pop those out, and I believe that's it, if I remember correctly. So let's get these out, get the panel off, and then from there should be relatively simple. Alright, so this bolt here and then the bolt there are 8s, and then the two on the bottom are 6s. That's what worked for me. This little set that I have doesn't have a 5.5, so I'm pretty sure it's a 6. But after you get those out, lift straight up on the door panel and it will come loose, and then you can also pop your handle out, and the handle you can slip right through the opening in the door and it'll be fine. You don't have to disconnect it or anything like that, or at least on this truck. Your truck might be a little different, but on this truck you don't have to disconnect this. You can just feed it through the opening in the door here. Alright, so sorry for the fogginess on the camera. It's very, very humid today, but what you can do, you don't have to unplug your window switches in this truck. What you can do is actually set the door panel on this brace. You don't have to take it all the way off, because these unplug directly off of the mirror, and to get the mirror off you have these 3 11 mils, and then the mirror can come off. Now, one thing I would suggest, if you're doing this by yourself, roll the window down like we've done here. That way you can hold the mirror while you take these off. That way you ain't got to worry about dropping the thing, and then you can work your way around and get it unplugged. So it is easier to unplug it as you're taking it out, because you really can't get, you know, in here to unplug it. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock these off here and go ahead and start pulling this mirror out. Alright, so once you get those 3 nuts off, as you can see the lovely body work that somebody did on this truck that will not be named. To disconnect the mirror, you have a single push tab right here. Pull that out and you're good to go. So now we can come over here, grab our new mirror, get it plugged in, and start getting this thing all bolted up. Alright, so we got the mirror on. Alright, so we got the mirror on, it's plugged in, bolted in, everything seems to be good. We tested the functions of the mirror. It functions perfectly fine. Signal works, puddle light works. So we're going to go ahead, throw the door panel back on. It's just opposite of the steps to take the thing off. So I'm going to go ahead and get this back on here, and then we'll get the door closed, and I will show y'all what it looks like. And here later in this video we'll take a drive, and I will show y'all how they look going down the road and whatnot. You know, they're sturdy and everything else. So I'm gonna go ahead, throw this door panel back on, and then we will get y'all a little before and after here. Alrighty guys, so here we have it. We got this all back together. All of our trim panels are in, and there is the new tow mirrors. So I actually do like these. Now, one complaint I will say, I don't know if it'll cause any issues or not, but you see the mirror glass is separating, which is interesting. But fit, they do fit pretty decent. Now, got a bit of a gap, you know, through here. Seems to be pretty common with aftermarket mirrors, but these do fold. And one thing I noticed is pretty cool. You got a notch, you know, down here. That way it doesn't hit. So that's pretty cool, I will say. But they do seem to be very, very sturdy. So we're gonna go ahead over here, get this mirror off here, and like I said, I'm gonna take y'all for a ride and show y'all how these look going down the road. And then here's a little side profile for y'all. Now, one thing, if you're wondering about these, I figured I'd get comments on these. These are turn signals. These are Anzo turn signals from long ago. But when I swapped these mirrors in, I stuck them in here and I never got the chance to wire them. But anyways, like I was saying, I'm going to go ahead, knock that other side out. I'm not going to bore y'all with the process of that one. But I'm going to go ahead and get that one knocked out. And again, we're going to go down the road. I'm going to show you how they are sturdiness wise and so on and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead, hop on that one, get it knocked out. And well, I guess I'll catch y'all here in just a second. Alrighty, so we got this mirror finished up. Don't mind the fingerprints and whatnot, but we got this one buttoned up. It was a little more difficult. The pins were a little bent, so I had to take a pick, straighten them out. But I guess let's fire this thing up and take it for a little spin. Now we need to get them adjusted and everything, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna back this thing out of here, and like I said, we're gonna take this thing for a spin. These signals, you see, signals work just fine. I don't know how well. There you go. But signals work. You know, the uppers and these kind of like the 6.0s, or my 6.0. These are power, and these down here are manual. Manual fold, manual telescope, all that. So I guess I'm gonna take this thing down the road, see how they be looking, and I will catch y'all when we get back. Alright guys, so I made it back here to the house. We're gonna have another update coming on this here very soon. But anyway, as y'all seen, the mirrors, they don't move around much. That was about 45 on a pretty decent road, to be completely honest with you. But the road to get from here to that road for us is a bit rougher, and they're still solid. So I'm actually going to take this thing right down here, get a couple pictures of it for the thumbnail and whatnot, and we'll hop out here and take a look at them. Alright guys, so here we have it. Now one thing I kind of wish these had signal lights on the side like the 6.0, but I don't think any mirrors for these you can get with the signals. So that's you know, it is what it is. But I do think that they look real nice on this truck. And as far as fitment on this side, it is much better than the other side. So nice fitment all the way around on this one. Over here, not terribly bad. Again, it's pretty standard for a lot of mirrors, but little gap there. Nothing too crazy. They don't make any noise or anything like that. So pretty happy with them. Now that, like I said, the other mirrors that were on this truck, they moved around a lot going down the road, and these are nice and solid. And then here is what you're looking like all the way extended. So not nothing too crazy. So I do like them. My grandpa took him along with me a while ago, and he really enjoyed them. I had him get out and drive some, and he likes them. So pretty happy. He was kind of worried about them being a little too big for this truck, but I think all in all, pretty happy. And one thing too, I'm going to show y'all here in just a second. The signals on the back sides of these are angled out a little bit more so than the factory ones. The factory ones had some angle to them, but not quite like these do, which is very nice because it doesn't shine you. It doesn't really shine at you like a lot of mirrors. So from here, and you can tell they're on, but they're not like super bright, if that makes sense. And that's because they're angled out, which again is super nice. And then if we fold them in, I'll show y'all right there. You can see they're much brighter because of the way those diffusers in there are angled. So all in all, very nice. I do like them. My grandpa loves them. In his words, he said, I can actually see now, instead of just kind of hoping that you can see something because the mirror moved so much going down the road. The glass moved, and then the mirror itself was super loose, whereas these are nice and sturdy. This one has a little more movement in the glass than this one does, which is pretty common amongst aftermarket mirrors, it seems like. I know the 6.0 is the same way, but I do like these. Pretty nice, I will say. Again, I do wish that you could get these with signals in them, and possibly some more stuff like chrome caps or paintable caps or anything like that. So we might end up painting these caps on these, but for right now, this will do. So I'm gonna park this thing, and well, I guess that's probably gonna be a wrap for this video. But anyway, guys, I think that is going to be a wrap for today's video. One thing I did want to mention, I will leave a link down below in the description to these mirrors. Again, super happy with them. Literally everything I've gotten from YitaMotor to this point, I've been super happy with, except for the whole switchback deal with the mirrors that I got for that truck. And that wasn't a fault of the mirror, it's just the mirror light was a little bit shorter and a little bit smaller on the YitaMotor mirrors than the replacements were. So not a big deal, not a big fault to the mirrors. Just didn't work out. So anyway, guys, again, I will leave a link down below in the description if y'all want to get yourself a set of these mirrors. I'm pretty happy with them, and I will say YitaMotor. But anyway, like I was saying, y'all know I wouldn't lie to y'all for videos and whatever else. They're not paying me to make this video. They didn't pay me to make a good review. They sent me these. They hit me up, said, hey, you know, we want to do some more promotion stuff. Is there anything from the store that you would like to do a video on? I found these, sent them to them. They said, sure, no problem. Sent them out, quick shipping. They shipped them out, I think, end of last week, and today is Tuesday, and they got here this morning. So, relatively quick shipping, especially compared to some of the other companies that I've bought stuff from before. But super happy with these. So, also with that being said, if y'all have any suggestions of what y'all want to see on this truck, drop a comment down below. Let me know, because like I said, I do want to do some stuff to this, and you know, make this thing really nice. So anyway, guys, I guess that is going to be a wrap. So I'm gonna run in here, get this video edited, and well, send it to YitaMotor for their approval, and go ahead and get this thing scheduled and uploaded. So guys, with that being said, if y'all enjoyed today's video or found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Smash that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day.